Hi everyone. So if you follow me for some time, you know that I purchased S21 Plus and S21 Ultra both. So I was not planning to purchase S21 Ultra, but my order got delayed for S21 Plus. And the reason I purchased S21 Plus in the first place because I was getting everything out of it for the less price. I know, they're not the same phone. You get better camera, better display, bigger battery, more storage, more RAM and S Pen support. But do you really need all of that, or you just want to go for a best device? Yes, I'm saying S21 Ultra is a better phone. But do you really need it? Yes, you, greedy people like me. Do you really need it? Let's start with the design differences. So there are some advantages and disadvantages for both of the phones. So S21 Ultra comes with a curved display. It is very slightly curved, but it is a curved display. On S21 Plus, you get a flat display. There was a time when the curved displays were cool because Samsung was the only one making it. But right now you can get it with every brand, and in practical, flat displays are better. I mean, the curved display still look cool and it makes the device narrow, but when you're using on a bigger device, there are a lot of chances of accidental touches. So I was facing those issues when I was playing game because it's a big device and I was trying to hold it really hard. Also, the camera bump was not helping as well. So I feel the flat displays are practical, the chances of them breaking are less, it's easier to apply a screen guard or a tempered glass if you can find a UV tempered glass that can work with that 3D fingerprint. Another problem with S21 Ultra is that it is heavy. Although the difference between both of the devices are just 30 grams, but S21 Ultra is thicker as well. So in case you want to put a case on it, it's going to be bulkier. On the other hand, S21 Plus feels a little lighter and it's 1mm thin. I know it's a small detail and it's not going to matter to you at first, but when you're going to use this phone every single day, it is going to affect your experience. If you want to go, you can check on OLX. There are a lot of S21 Ultra on sale because of the same reason. Let's talk about the display now. So S21 Plus comes with a Full HD display with a variable refresh rate from 48Hz to 120Hz. On S21 Ultra, you get a WQHD Plus resolution with 120Hz refresh rate that can go as low as 10Hz. In real life, it didn't matter. I mean, a part of selecting 1440p on YouTube, it was very difficult to tell that I was using a 1080p display. And all you pixel peep out there, I was like you. I needed a sharper display. I use S6 with 5.1 inch with Quad HD display. But in real life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a lot of difference. I mean, yes, the text might feel a little sharper, but that's it. I mean, if you don't have the devices side by side, you're not going to tell the difference. See, in the end, it's your money. So if you want to go for the best device, you can go for S21 Ultra. But for a practical device, I think S21 Plus is equally good. The display is equally good, it's vivid, and the 200 nits brightness difference is not noticeable at all. And if you're thinking about getting a good battery life from both of them, I think you're going to be pleased. So the battery life on both of them is exactly same. I mean, on S21 Ultra, the Quad HD and Full HD is also giving me same battery life. And if you check GSM Arena, the endurance rating of both of the phones are equally same. So for battery life, you can't go wrong with anyone. For me, I was getting approximately 6 hours to 7 hours of screen on time for both of them over the period of 1.5 days. I'm not a heavy user, but if you are a heavy user, I think one day from these devices are really easy. The speakers are also similar. Listen to this.
Can you tell me what is going on inside your mind? 'Cause you're so hard to read, it's like you're tangled in the lies. You tell me one thing, do another. Can you tell me what is going on inside your mind? You're so hard to read, it's like you're tangled in the lies. You tell me one thing, do another.
Yes, the Ultra sounds a little fuller, but the difference is just 1%. I just wanted to mention it if you were curious. So we have covered design, display, speakers and battery. And because of any of that, you should not go for S21 Ultra, save some money, and you can even buy Galaxy Buds Pro. So now let's talk about the real differences, what makes Ultra and Ultra. So S21 Ultra has S Pen support. S21 and S21 Plus do not have that. So in case you're the person who wants to use S Pen with it, S21 Ultra is the way to go. In India, the base storage variant are also different. So you get 128GB with S21 Plus and 256GB with S21 Ultra. So in case you want to go for 128GB, I think S21 Plus is a better choice. But if you are upgrading to 256GB, the price is very narrow. So I think you can look for S21 Ultra just because of the storage. You can also get 12GB RAM instead of 8GB RAM in the base variant, and you can upgrade to 16GB RAM and 512GB storage in S21 Ultra. So in case you want that high memory so that you can keep multiple games in the memory, you can go for S21 Ultra, but in real life it didn't make any difference. Okay, now the biggest difference why you will be purchasing S21 Ultra, the cameras. And if this is the reason you're going for S21 Ultra, definitely go for it. But if you want to know the difference, like there's how much difference between S21 Plus, and even if you will be able to notice it, let's have a look. Oh, one thing, I think you should watch these comparison on a bigger screen because it's very hard to decide on a phone and you have to rely on my biased opinion. I'll start with video first. So the details in the videos are exactly same, but there are two differences. One, S21 Ultra manages the subject a little better when the sun is behind, and another, there is a natural bokeh in the video. I had to watch this video multiple times to notice that. I'm sure you haven't noticed it before. In the rear facing camera, details are a little better on S21 Ultra, but the difference is negligible. The only difference you will find throughout this comparison is how they handle the white balance and colors. So S21 Plus is always punchy, but S21 Ultra is more natural. Ultra wide cameras are exactly same. The only difference is S21 Plus is a little wider, but S21 Ultra is more natural. Like I said, you will notice it everywhere. In this next main sensor shot, apart from the white balance, I really can't tell the difference. When I use the 3x telephoto zoom on both of them, S21 Plus is using a hybrid zoom, but Ultra has a dedicated optical lens. Even here, it's not a day-night sort of difference. I think S21 Plus is doing a good job. The only difference you will start to notice when you go a little further. Like in this 10x shot, S21 Ultra is doing an amazing job, but S21 Plus is still usable. But when you go 30x, this is where S21 Ultra shines. So up to 10x, S21 Plus is doing a decent competition with S21 Ultra, but after that, Ultra is a clear winner. Let's take a look at another main sensor shot. S21 Ultra is more natural and S21 Plus is a little punchier. So when I crop in 400%, you can see the detail difference are almost negligible. S21 Plus is doing a bit over sharpening, but that's it. In the next 3x telephoto shot is just the color differences again. If they can match the white balance with S21 Ultra, I will not care about the sensor anymore. Here is the 10x shot. Yes, S21 Ultra is definitely better than S21 Plus, but S21 Plus is also doing a great job. So unless you need a zoom over 10x, S21 Plus will serve you fine. The only reason I will choose S21 Ultra is because of the processing. I wasn't expecting this much difference. So when it comes to green and red colors, S21 Plus is doing a really bad job. I took multiple shots of this photo, but it was the same story. And that is the case when I compared with S21 Plus camera with iPhone 12 as well. The white balance was really bad on S21 Plus. And if I talk about the HDR, S21 Plus is trying to keep the foreground better lit than S21 Ultra, but it was just me handling phones with two different angles. So what do you think? Do you think you need that zoom? If yes, you have your answer. But if not, can you tell the difference between the details? If I don't have them side by side, it's very hard for me to tell the difference. But now when I have them side by side, well, I still don't care. And I hope the white balance will be fixed within a software update. Yes, S21 Ultra is a better camera. So in case you're going to use that zoom and if you are a wildlife photographer, I think you should definitely go for S21 Ultra. But otherwise, I think you should save some money and go for S21 Plus because the 3x zoom is comparable and you get all the features that Ultra has. So this is my shortest conclusion. So in case you want to go for 256GB storage and zoom camera, go for S21 Ultra, else go for S21 Plus. So the price difference is approximately 17,000 to 20,000 rupees depending upon how you're purchasing this. So that's a difference between approximately $300 and which is a huge difference. And now when the pre-booking offers are ended, S21 Plus is also a good choice, but the battery life will not be great because it's just 4000 mAh and the plastic back will get more scratches. I mean, I know it's more durable, but if you want to avoid scratches, I think you should go for the glass back. If you need any help, just ask me. I reply to almost every comment, and do share this video if you need to help someone else out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because it's going to motivate me to spend more money on these gadgets. My name is Rohit. I'll see you in the next one. Till then.